Most business owners completely misunderstand Section 179, treating it like a magical loophole to buy free luxury vehicles. But here is the harsh reality check. This specific misunderstanding does not just trigger audits, it destroys your cash flow. The tax code absolutely allows you to deduct the full purchase price of qualifying equipment in a single calendar year. Amateurs blindly assume that simply paying the invoice before December 31st automatically locks in the tax shield. Listen closely. The federal government fundamentally does not care when the money actually left your corporate bank account. The IRS is looking for one specific operational trigger. The asset must be physically placed in service before the year ends. You could buy a $100,000 machine today, but if it sits in a warehouse box, your deduction is totally worthless. Elite operators do not just sign invoices and hope for the best. They sequence their logistics to guarantee active installation. You might think you have to drain your liquid cash reserves to capture this powerful deduction, but that is simply not true. Smart operators utilize commercial equipment financing, allowing them to deduct the entire gross purchase price upfront in year one. This creates immediate cash flow arbitrage, meaning your first-year tax savings can literally exceed your actual down payment. Think about the immense leverage. You take control of a highly expensive asset while only deploying a tiny fraction of capital. But this level of financial leverage requires bulletproof documentation to survive the inevitable scrutiny of an IRS audit. You are required to maintain a verified business use threshold above 50%, holding that ratio for the asset's lifespan. If you buy a heavy commercial SUV and gradually start using it for personal family errands, you trigger a lethal compliance trap. The IRS actively monitors these specific vehicles, ready to deploy the ruthless accounting mechanism of depreciation recapture. They will retroactively reverse your prior deductions, suddenly turning that protected money back into ordinary taxable income. A simple manual spreadsheet will not save you. You need automated GPS-backed forensic data tracking for your entire fleet. Vehicles weighing over 6,000 pounds offer incredible leverage, but they naturally carry a severely high audit risk profile. You must completely separate the corporate asset from your personal lifestyle to maintain your structural corporate veil. Keep in mind that this is pure lawful strategy and educational framing because we never promote aggressive tax evasion. There is another critical boundary that inexperienced founders completely overlook during their frantic year-end tax planning. You cannot use a Section 179 deduction to legally drive your active business entity into a negative net operating loss. This specific tax shield is strictly limited to the total taxable business income you actually generated during that calendar year. If your heavy equipment purchase exceeds your active net profit, the remaining deduction simply carries forward to the next year. It will just sit on your books waiting for a profitable year, so why lock up your operational capital today if you do not have to? This is the exact difference between a reactive taxpayer and a highly proactive, forward-thinking business architect. Buying random heavy equipment you do not actually need just to save on taxes will permanently destroy your capital efficiency. Cash is the true oxygen of your business operations, so do not suffocate your own company just to spite the federal government. Stop treating tax code 179 like a magic eraser and start engineering a highly calculated, disciplined asset acquisition sequence. Verify your exact installation timeline, secure the optimal financing structure, and ruthlessly enforce your business use metrics. Your wealth is built on the precise execution of these legal frameworks, separating the true operators from the costly amateurs. Tell me your specific equipment or vehicle type down in the comments, and we will map out your exact compliance limits together. Subscribe to Tax Strategies Insider to master the absolute lawful architecture of elite business and wealth building systems.